Just off the Pelion Peninsula in the northwest Aegean, Skiathos is a compact island enveloped in pine forest and with beaches to die for. On the west and south coasts of Skiathos is a constant chain of postcard-worthy bays, interspersed with rocky promontories and backed by a protected wooded landscape. Skiathos has pulled in a younger crowd in the last few years, which gives many beaches a party vibe, but privacy isn't hard to find either. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Skiathos so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Kastro. In the 14th century, in the face of constant pirate raids, the capital of Skiathos was moved to this now abandoned promontory at the northern tip of the island. Today there's no easy way to reach this point, as you'll need a 4x4 for the dirt track through a nature reserve, or to catch a boat from the harbor at Skiathos Town, serving the delightful beach under the promontory. From there it's a hair-raising hike up to the castle, which is being restored. After Greek independence from the Ottomans in the 1830s, the capital was moved back to its current location. But on this scenic rock are the remnants of the imposing gate and drawbridge, as well as streets and houses. At number 9 is the Skiathos Old Town. Give yourself an hour or two to take a walking tour of the Old Town at the Kora, because there's much to see. You can begin at the Burtsi Fortress, which was built by the Venetians on an islet on the east side of the harbor, and has photogenic vistas of the old port from its pine-shade terraces. The harbor's waterfront is also pretty, with restaurants and cafes packed on the quays next to sparkling clear water. And then there's the maze of tight alleys and stairways in the Old Town. These are laid with dark marble paving stones and fronted by one-of-a-kind shops, galleries, and a big choice of restaurants that have tables under bougainvillea blooms. At number 8, Lalaria Beach. Only accessible from the water, Lalaria Beach can be visited while circumnavigating the island on the same tour that takes in the Kastro a couple of kilometers to the west. The beach is a delight, contained by lofty impassable cliffs that have a natural arch and caves on the east side. The surface is pebbly, so it pays to bring swim shoes with you, as well as a hat and bottled water, as there's not a hint of a beach bar. The surf is moderate, and the waves churn the white sediment in the water to give it a translucent glow in the sun. Even with boatloads of sunbathers being dropped off every few minutes in summer, there's enough room on Lalaria Beach for everyone. At number 7, Mandraki. In a natural reserve of low hills cloaked with stone and Aleppo pines, Mandraki is an undeveloped stretch of coastline with 3 beaches and bays on either side of a cape. These are Xerxes to the west, Elias to the center, and the Aegean, the smallest, to the east. The busiest is Elias, which is also the largest, and like Xerxes has a beach bar where you can hire a sun lounger and parasol. Elias also has more private spaces at the far ends, preferred by naturists. All 3 have golden sand, while Elias has a backdrop of low dunes and Xerxes is framed by cliffs. You can reach Mandraki by bus, getting off at stop 23 and walking through the aromatic pine forest. At number 6 in our list, Tsougria. The island of Tsougria is visible from the clock tower in Skiathos Town, as a brief boat trip away. Leave early in the morning and you can pass a carefree day idling on its 4 beaches or hiking up the island's rocky ridge for a panorama of Skiathos and nearby Skopelos. Tsougria is uninhabited, but in summer there's a bar open at the stunning public beach on the northwest coast. Unwinding here, you can watch the motorboats shuttling back and forth to Skiathos Town and take a dip in the light blue transparent sea. At number 5, Koukounaries Beach. This kilometer-long sandy beach in a bay on the southwest coast is also in a natural park, but is a bit more animated than the other beaches so far and may be the most popular on the island. Koukounaries Beach is another port of call for boat trips and does get busy, which is fine if you like things to be a bit more sociable. There are beach bars at intervals, playing music and hiring out sun loungers and sunshades for €8 a day. In between is plenty of room for people who just want to lie on the sand under the pines. The beach has the sort of sparkling, shallow waters that are safe for non-swimmers and kids. At number 4, Agia Eleni Beach. Walking distance from the much more frequented Koukounaries Beach, Agia Eleni is a west-facing bay named for the nearby chapel. Traveling on the bus from Kora, you can get off at stop 25. Agia Eleni is heavenly sandy bay with the usual rows of sun loungers, but also colorful soft couches, all served by a quirky beach bar. If you get bored of lying on the beach, you can rent a canoe, or go on a walk to see what you can find beyond either end. At number 3 in our list, Troulos Beach. On the south coast near bus stop 18 is an enticing sandy bay less than 10 kilometers from Skiathos Town. The sand at Troulos may be the softest on the island, and the beach has the signature gentle slope and crystal clear water that everyone loves. And being on the south coast, the beach is totally protected from the Meltemi north wind that blows in summer. A few hundred meters offshore is the dome-shaped islet of Troulos, a destination for paddleboarders and kayakers when the sea is calm enough. At number 2, Evangelistria Monastery. You can't overstate the importance of this place to Greek national identity. The Evangelistria Monastery was founded by a group of monks from Mount Athos in 1794 and quickly became a safe haven for Greek insurgents in the last years of Ottoman rule. In 1807, freedom fighters including Theodoros Kolokotronis, Thymios Vlechavas, and Andreas Myolis gathered here to swear an oath of freedom using a prototype of the current Greek national flag, with a white cross on a sky blue background. In the Catholicon, main church, are icons dating to the 1600s and 1700s, while you can also browse the museum, which has vestments, manuscripts, and silver and wooden crosses. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Banana Beach. Less crowded than Koukounaries Beach, Banana Beach still has a party atmosphere and is a simple walk from bus stop 26. At the end of the forest trail is a crescent-shaped sweep of sand, with up-tempo music played all day at the Bananarama Beach Bar. Banana Beach is a favorite with the Greek students who flock to Skiathos in the summer, and there are activities for energetic young people like jet skiing, wakeboarding, and stand-up paddleboarding. There's a rocky point to the north of the main beach, and just beyond this is the secluded Little Banana, for naturists, but also listed as the top gay beach on the island. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Skiathos? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.